Hi, I'm Nathaniel Deal, and this is the overview of the Mark IV paintball muzzle. And we're going to go over how to assemble and disassemble the muzzle and attach the muzzle to your barrel. This kit is specifically for the 7/8 inch barrel, the threaded barrel with a 22 by 1 millimeter, or the push-on barrel with no thread. So let's get started. So inside the muzzle, you have the IR beam, you have a spacer, a printed spacer, a 22 by 1 millimeter jam nut, and the door. So in order to assemble it, it'll come assembled, but in order to assemble it, you'll have to add the jam nut in first. You're gonna push that back and it's kind of snap in. Then you're gonna have the spacer. When you add the spacer, you wanna add the shiny part in first and the dull part on the outside. There's also a little lip inside of here, and that part needs to be facing back towards the muzzle. I mean towards the barrel, because the barrel will screw through the jam nut and into the spacer. There's also a second spacer that will come with your kit, and that one has the lip is a little higher, so if you are having trouble aligning your muzzle, you can swap that out and try that one, or give us a call or email. Sorry, so you just take that and push that in on top of the jam nut. Then you're gonna take your IR beam and you're gonna install it with the USB on the back so that you can access it back here. But you just push that down in there like that. The IR beam is printed in carbon fiber, and that's for sunlight protection. Carbon fiber has better sunlight protection than regular PLA. But you push that down, and then you take your USB cable and push that in and make sure that's secure before you add the top back on. And then grab your top, and the top just slides right on top like that, and then screw the top down. It doesn't have to be all the way tight, just enough. There you go. So that is how you assemble the paintball muzzle. Just do the reverse to change out that piece. Also, when you do want to, just quickly, if you do want to remove this IR beam, the best way to do it is to take the screw out and then push both fingers in and then push down. Oh, I'm sorry. First, you take the cable out, push both fingers in, and then push down like this so that this will rock out, and then you can keep pushing it out. You don't want to pull it out. Don't do that. You don't want to pull it out by the board, because if you do, this whole piece will come out. Okay, and that can be removed if you do get some gunk. I keep dropping this. If you do get some gunk in here on your beams, you can gently pull this out, clean the beams, and put it back. But for now, do not pull this out from the board. Pull it out from here. Okay, so push it back in. Door. Screw this back, and that is how you assemble the muzzle. Now, to put the muzzle on your barrel, again, this one's for the 7/8 inch. We're definitely going to do some different sizes in the future, but simply just push this one on, and it is it's not fully barreled out, it's kind of combed, so it'll stick once you get it on there. That's not the most secure way, but it is a possible way. So to get it off, you just kind of rock it back and forth. But the true piece for this is the 22 by 1 millimeter thread, and you can get this in any thread for your paintball gun. And this one's for the Tippmann TCR. And so basically it's really simple. You install the barrel on your gun first, and then you screw this part on, and it just goes right into the jam nut. And then once it gets past the jam nut, it'll start going into the plastic, and you can kind of feel it, but you can almost push through that plastic a good half a turn before it really starts to get hard. So push it to where it needs to go, and if it's not wiggly, then you're good. If it is wiggly, or you're not getting the full extension, then you might want to switch out your spacer, or you can contact us and we can get you another spacer to help you get that fixed. But basically that's it. Once that thing's on there, it ain't coming off, then you attach your USB on the back and you're good to go.